In a vast expanse of Norse cosmology, there exists a concept so profound, so intricate, that it serves as the very backbone of existence. Yggdrasil, the world tree. This colossal ash tree stands as a testament to the interconnectedness of all things, its roots delving deep into the realms of gods, giants, and the underworld, while its branches stretch towards the heavens, cradling the stars and the cosmos. Tonight, we embark on a journey to explore the 9 roots of Yggdrasil, each a pathway to a different realm, each guarded by ancient beings and steeped in mythic significance. We will also delve into the mysteries of the serpent, Nidhogg, who gnaws relentlessly at the roots, a symbol of the constant struggle between creation and destruction, order and chaos. Yggdrasil is not merely a tree. It is a living, breathing entity, a microcosm of the universe itself. Its trunk, vast and immeasurable, represents the present world, Midgard, where humans dwell. But it is the roots that truly capture the imagination, for they extend into the hidden realms, the unseen worlds that shape our reality. The first root stretches into Asgard, the home of the Aesir gods, the celestial warriors who govern the cosmos. Here, near the sacred well of Ord, the Norns, the weavers of fate, dwell, carving runes into the bark of Yggdrasil, dictating the destinies of gods and mortals alike. Imagine the scene, a majestic hall bathed in golden light, where Odin, the All-Father, sits upon his throne, Hlidskjalf, surveying the 9 realms. The air is filled with the clang of weapons and the sound of feasting as the gods prepare for the inevitable battle against the forces of chaos. This is Asgard, the pinnacle of order and divinity, a realm of eternal glory and unending conflict. The second root delves into Jotunheim, the land of the giants, the ancient adversaries of the gods. Here, amidst towering mountains and frozen wastes, dwell beings of immense power and primal energy. The giants represent the untamed forces of nature, the raw, unbridled chaos that threatens to engulf the world. Think of the frost giants, with their icy breath and stony hearts, or of the mountain giants, who can crush mountains with their bare hands. Jotunheim is a land of stark beauty and unforgiving harshness, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming power, the gods must stand firm to protect the balance of the cosmos. The Well of Mimir, guarded by the wise giant Mimir, also lies here, a source of ancient knowledge and profound insight. Odin himself sacrificed an eye to drink from its waters, gaining wisdom beyond measure. The third root extends into Niflheim, the realm of primordial ice and darkness. This is the oldest and most desolate of the 9 realms, a place of chilling cold and impenetrable shadows. Here, the serpent Nidhogg gnaws at the roots of Yggdrasil, a constant reminder of the decay and destruction that lurks beneath the surface of existence. Niflheim is the antithesis of Asgard, a realm of utter emptiness and despair. It is a place where the souls of the wicked are punished, a realm of eternal torment and unending suffering. Imagine the frozen landscape, shrouded in mist and darkness, where the only sound is the hiss of Nidhogg and the wails of the damned. Beneath Yggdrasil, coiled around its roots in the chilling depths of Nibelheim, lies Nidhogg, a monstrous serpent whose name translates to Malice Striker. This formidable creature embodies the forces of destruction and decay, eternally gnawing at the world tree's foundation, threatening to bring about Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. Nidhogg's relentless assault is not merely an act of malice. It is a necessary part of the cosmic cycle, a reminder that all things must eventually come to an end. The serpent's presence serves as a constant challenge to the gods, forcing them to remain vigilant and to constantly renew their efforts to maintain order and balance in the universe. The image of Nidhogg, with its scales like obsidian and its eyes burning with hatred, is a powerful symbol of the dark forces that lie dormant beneath the surface of our world, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Above Nidhogg, scurrying up and down the trunk of Yggdrasil, is Ratatoskr, a mischievous squirrel whose name means boar-tooth. This nimble creature acts as a messenger between Nidhogg and the eagle that resides at the top of the tree, carrying insults and taunts back and forth, stirring up conflict and discord. Ratatoskr's role is not simply that of a messenger. He is an agent of chaos, a trickster figure who delights in creating friction and exacerbating tensions. He represents the petty squabbles and misunderstandings that can undermine even the most harmonious relationships, a reminder that even in the most idyllic settings, conflict is always lurking just beneath the surface. The image of Ratatoskr darting through the branches of Yggdrasil, his bushy tail twitching with excitement, is a reminder that even the smallest actions can have far-reaching consequences. In addition to these three primary roots, Yggdrasil also extends its reach into other realms, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants. There is Vanaheim, the home of the Vanir gods, deities associated with fertility, magic, and prophecy. Vanaheim is a realm of lush forests and fertile fields, a place where the natural world thrives in abundance. The Vanir are known for their wisdom and their ability to see into the future, and they play an important role in maintaining the balance of the cosmos. Then there is Alfheim, the home of the light elves, beings of radiant beauty and ethereal grace. Alfheim is a realm of shimmering light and vibrant colors, a place where the air is filled with music and laughter. The light elves are skilled artisans and craftsmen, and they are known for their ability to create objects of great beauty and power. Svartalfheim, the home of the dark elves, lies in the shadows beneath Midgard. These skilled craftsmen are masters of metalwork and enchantment, forging powerful artifacts and intricate weapons. Unlike the radiant light elves, the dark elves prefer the darkness, dwelling in subterranean halls and hidden caverns. Their creations are often imbued with a sense of mystery and danger, reflecting the shadowy realm from which they originate. Muspelheim, a realm of fire and intense heat, is home to the fire giants and the demon Surtur. This fiery domain stands in stark contrast to the icy realm of Niflheim, representing the opposing forces of creation and destruction. Surtur, wielding a flaming sword, is destined to play a pivotal role in Ragnarok, the end of the world, where he will unleash his fiery wrath upon the cosmos. Finally, there is Helheim, the realm of the dead, ruled by the goddess Hel. This somber and desolate place is the final destination for those who die of sickness or old age, a realm of shadows and eternal gloom. Helheim is not necessarily a place of punishment, but rather a place of waiting, where the souls of the dead reside until the end of time. The goddess Hel, with her half-living, half-decaying face, embodies the duality of life and death, a reminder that all things must eventually come to an end. The interconnectedness of these 9 realms, all linked by the roots of Yggdrasil, highlights the complex and multifaceted nature of Norse cosmology. The world tree serves as a bridge between worlds, a conduit for energy and information, and a symbol of the eternal cycle of creation and destruction. The concept of Yggdrasil extends far beyond a mere physical representation of the universe. It is a profound metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things, the delicate balance between opposing forces, and the constant struggle between order and chaos. The roots of Yggdrasil, delving into the hidden realms, remind us that there is more to reality than meets the eye, that there are unseen forces at work shaping our lives and our destinies. The serpent Nidhogg, gnawing at the roots, serves as a constant reminder of the decay and destruction that lurks beneath the surface, while the eagle at the top of the tree represents the soaring heights of wisdom and enlightenment. Ratatoskr, the mischievous squirrel, reminds us that even the smallest actions can have far-reaching consequences, and that conflict is always lurking just beneath the surface. The Norns, weaving the threads of fate, remind us that our lives are not entirely our own, that we are all subject to the forces of destiny. The gods themselves, with their flaws and their virtues, represent the complexities of human nature, the constant struggle between good and evil. Yggdrasil is a symbol of hope and resilience, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, life will find a way to endure. The world tree stands as a testament to the power of interconnectedness, the importance of balance, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. As we drift off to sleep tonight, let us remember the lessons of Yggdrasil, and let us find comfort in the knowledge that even in the darkest of times, there's always light to be found. The image of Yggdrasil has resonated throughout history, inspiring countless artists, writers, and thinkers. From ancient Norse sagas to modern-day fantasy novels, the world tree has captured the imagination of people around the world. Its symbolism is rich and multifaceted, representing everything from the cycle of life and death to the interconnectedness of all things. In some interpretations, Yggdrasil is seen as a symbol of the self, with the roots representing our subconscious mind, the trunk representing our conscious awareness, and the branches representing our aspirations and dreams. The challenges and obstacles that we face in life are represented by the creatures that inhabit the tree, such as Nidhogg and Ratatoskr. The journey through the 9 realms connected by Yggdrasil is also a journey of self-discovery, as we confront our own fears, desires, and limitations. The wisdom of the gods, the strength of the giants, the beauty of the elves, and the darkness of the underworld all reside within us, waiting to be explored and integrated. By understanding the symbolism of Yggdrasil, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. We can learn to embrace the challenges that life throws our way, to find balance in the midst of chaos, and to cultivate a sense of interconnectedness with all living things. The world tree is a powerful reminder that we are all part of something larger than ourselves, and that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. As we delve deeper into the mythology surrounding Yggdrasil, we uncover a wealth of symbolism and profound insights into the human condition. The constant struggle between Nidhogg and the eagle, for example, can be seen as a metaphor for the internal conflicts that we all face, the battle between our destructive impulses and our aspirations for growth and enlightenment. Ratatoskr, the mischievous squirrel, represents the distractions and temptations that can lead us astray from our goals, while the Norns, weaving the threads of fate, remind us that we are not entirely in control of our own lives. The 9 realms themselves can be seen as representations of different aspects of our psyche, each with its own unique characteristics and challenges. Asgard, the home of the gods, represents our higher aspirations and our capacity for reason and morality. Jotunheim, the land of the giants, represents our primal instincts and our connection to the natural world. Niflheim, the realm of ice and darkness, represents our fears and our repressed emotions. By exploring these different realms, we can gain a better understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. We can learn to integrate the different aspects of our psyche to find balance in our lives and to cultivate a sense of wholeness and well-being. Yggdrasil, therefore, is not just a mythical tree, but a map of the human soul, a guide to self-discovery, and a symbol of the interconnectedness of all things. The myths and legends surrounding Yggdrasil have been passed down through generations, evolving and adapting to different cultures and contexts. From the ancient Norse sagas to modern-day interpretations, the world tree continues to inspire and challenge us, reminding us of the importance of balance, resilience, and interconnectedness. As we prepare to sleep, let us carry the wisdom of Yggdrasil with us, and let us dream of a world where all things are in harmony, where the forces of creation and destruction are in balance, and where the human spirit can soar to new heights. In the tapestry of Norse mythology, Yggdrasil stands as a central pillar, a cosmic axis around which the universe revolves. Its roots delve deep into the primordial past, drawing sustenance from ancient wells of wisdom and fate, while its branches reach towards the infinite possibilities of the future. The beings that inhabit Yggdrasil, from the wise Norns to the mischievous Ratatoskr, embody the diverse forces that shape our world, both internal and external. The constant struggle between creation and destruction, order and chaos, is reflected in the ongoing conflict between Nidhogg and the eagle, a reminder that the universe is in a state of perpetual flux. The 9 realms, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants, represent the different aspects of our psyche, the diverse facets of our human experience. By exploring the mythology surrounding Yggdrasil, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our world, and our place in the cosmos. We can learn to embrace the challenges that life throws our way, to find balance in the midst of chaos, and to cultivate a sense of interconnectedness with all living things. The world tree is a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Let us now consider the broader implications of Yggdrasil's symbolism in the context of modern society. In an increasingly interconnected world, where the actions of one individual can have far-reaching consequences, the concept of the world tree is more relevant than ever. The challenges that we face today, from climate change to social inequality, require us to think globally and to act locally. We must recognize that we are all part of a larger system, and that our actions have an impact on the entire planet. The wisdom of Yggdrasil can guide us in this endeavor, reminding us of the importance of balance, sustainability, and interconnectedness. By embracing the principles of the world tree, we can create a more just and equitable world for all, a world where the forces of creation and destruction are in harmony, and where the human spirit can thrive. As we drift off to sleep tonight, let us contemplate the lessons of Yggdrasil, and let us dream of a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature and with each other. The interconnectedness of Yggdrasil, with its roots and branches spanning across the 9 realms, mirrors the intricate web of life on Earth. Consider the delicate balance of an ecosystem, where each species plays a vital role in maintaining the health and stability of the whole. The removal of a single species can have cascading effects, disrupting the entire system and leading to unforeseen consequences. Similarly, the actions of humanity can have a profound impact on the environment, affecting the delicate balance of the planet and threatening the well-being of future generations. Just as Yggdrasil connects the different realms, so too does the Earth's atmosphere connect the different regions of the planet, allowing for the exchange of air, water, and nutrients. The interconnectedness of the world tree serves as a reminder that we are all part of a larger system, and that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond ourselves. This interconnectedness demands a sense of responsibility and stewardship towards the environment, urging us to act in ways that promote sustainability and protect the planet for future generations. The concept of Yggdrasil as a symbol of resilience is particularly relevant in today's world. We live in a time of rapid change and uncertainty, where we are constantly faced with new challenges and obstacles. The ability to adapt and overcome adversity is essential for survival, both as individuals and as a society. Yggdrasil, despite facing constant attacks from various creatures, continues to stand tall, its roots firmly planted in the earth. This resilience is a testament to the power of nature and the importance of perseverance. Consider the resilience of a forest after a wildfire. The flames may consume the trees and leave the landscape scarred, but the forest will eventually regenerate, new growth emerging from the ashes. Similarly, the human spirit has the capacity to overcome even the most devastating experiences, to learn from adversity, and to emerge stronger than before. Yggdrasil serves as a powerful symbol of this resilience, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for renewal and rebirth. Just as the tree draws sustenance from the earth, so too can we draw strength from our inner resources, from our connections to others, and from our belief in a better future. The 9 realms connected by Yggdrasil can be interpreted as different states of consciousness, different aspects of the human psyche. Asgard, the realm of the Aesir gods, represents the higher self, the realm of reason, order, and justice. Midgard, the realm of humans, represents the ego, the realm of everyday experience, the realm of both joy and sorrow, love and hate. Helheim, the realm of the dead, represents the unconscious, the realm of repressed emotions, the realm of shadows and darkness. By exploring these different realms, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our motivations, and our potential. We can learn to integrate the different aspects of our psyche to bring balance and harmony to our inner world. This process of self-discovery is not always easy, but it is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. Just as the roots of Yggdrasil delve deep into the earth, so too must we delve deep into our own souls to uncover the hidden truths that lie within. This journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process, but it is a journey that is well worth taking. The rewards are a greater sense of self-awareness, a deeper understanding of the world around us, and a more meaningful and fulfilling life. The myths and legends surrounding Yggdrasil have been interpreted in many different ways throughout history. Some see the world tree as a symbol of the natural world, a representation of the interconnectedness of all living things. Others see it as a symbol of the human psyche, a map of the inner landscape of the soul. Still others see it as a symbol of the cosmos, a representation of the structure of the universe. Regardless of how it is interpreted, Yggdrasil remains a powerful and enduring symbol, one that continues to inspire and challenge us to this day. The beauty of mythology lies in its ability to be interpreted in multiple ways, its capacity to resonate with different individuals and cultures across time. There is no single correct interpretation of Yggdrasil, but rather a multitude of perspectives, each offering its own unique insights into the meaning and significance of the world tree. This multiplicity of meaning is what makes mythology so compelling. Its ability to speak to the deepest parts of our being and to connect us to something larger than ourselves. The cyclical nature of the universe is also reflected in the mythology surrounding Yggdrasil. The constant struggle between creation and destruction, order and chaos, is a reminder that the universe is in a state of perpetual flux. The destruction of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, is not the end of the world, but rather the beginning of a new cycle of creation. From the ashes of the old world, a new world will emerge, renewed and refreshed. This cyclical view of time is common in many ancient cultures, reflecting an understanding of the natural world as a process of constant change and renewal. The seasons come and go, the tides ebb and flow, and life itself is a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Yggdrasil, as a symbol of the cosmos, embodies this cyclical nature, reminding us that nothing is permanent and that change is the only constant. This understanding can help us to accept the challenges and uncertainties of life, to embrace the flow of change, and to find hope in the face of adversity. The role of the Norns, the goddesses of fate, intending to Yggdrasil highlights the importance of destiny and free will in Norse mythology. The Norns weave the threads of fate, determining the course of events for gods and humans alike. However, this does not mean that individuals are simply puppets of fate. They still have the power to make choices, to shape their own destinies within the framework of the Norns' weaving. This interplay between fate and free will is a complex and fascinating aspect of Norse mythology, reflecting the human experience of navigating a world that is both predetermined and unpredictable. We are all born into circumstances that are beyond our control, but we still have the power to choose how we respond to those circumstances. We can choose to embrace our fate, to resist it, or to try to change it. The choices we make will ultimately determine the course of our lives. Yggdrasil, as a symbol of the interconnectedness of all things, reminds us that our choices have consequences that extend far beyond ourselves, affecting the lives of others and the fate of the world. The various creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil, from the wise eagle at the top to the venomous serpent Nidhogg at the bottom, represent the different forces that shape our world, both internal and external. The eagle represents wisdom, foresight, and spiritual aspiration. Nidhogg represents destruction, negativity, and the forces of chaos. The squirrel Ratatoskr, who scurries up and down the trunk of the tree, carrying messages between the eagle and Nidhogg, represents communication, gossip, and the potential for misunderstanding. By understanding these different forces, we can learn to navigate the complexities of life and to find balance in the midst of chaos. We can learn to cultivate wisdom, to resist negativity, and to communicate effectively. Yggdrasil, as a microcosm of the universe, provides us with a framework for understanding the forces that shape our lives and for developing the skills we need to thrive in a complex and ever-changing world. The constant interaction between these creatures underscores the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of existence. The wells at the base of Yggdrasil, such as the Well of Urd and the Well of Mimir, are sources of wisdom, knowledge, and fate. They represent the importance of seeking knowledge and understanding, of connecting with the past, and of learning from experience. The Well of Urd, guarded by the Norns, is the source of fate, where the past, present, and future are intertwined. The well of Mimir, guarded by the wise giant Mimir, is the source of wisdom and knowledge. Odin himself sacrificed an eye to drink from this well, demonstrating the great value of wisdom. By seeking knowledge and understanding, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the world around us and of our place in it. We can learn from the mistakes of the past and make better choices for the future. The wells at the base of Yggdrasil remind us that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, one that is essential for personal growth and for the advancement of society. The branches of Yggdrasil, reaching towards the heavens, represent the potential for growth, aspiration, and connection to the divine. They symbolize the human desire to reach for something higher, to transcend the limitations of our earthly existence, and to connect with something greater than ourselves. The branches of Yggdrasil also provide shelter and sustenance for various creatures, representing the importance of providing for others and of creating a supportive and nurturing environment. Just as the branches of the tree reach towards the sky, so too can we reach for our dreams, setting ambitious goals and striving to achieve our full potential. Yggdrasil reminds us that we are all capable of greatness and that we should never give up on our dreams. The interconnectedness of the branches also symbolizes the importance of community and collaboration, working together to achieve common goals and to create a better world for all. The leaves of Yggdrasil, constantly growing and falling, represent the cycle of life and death, the constant renewal of the universe. They symbolize the ephemeral nature of existence, the fact that nothing lasts forever. The leaves also provide sustenance for various creatures, representing the importance of giving back to the world and of contributing to the well-being of others. Just as the leaves fall to the ground and decompose, providing nutrients for new growth, so too can we learn to let go of the past and to embrace the future. Yggdrasil reminds us that death is a natural part of life and that it is not something to be feared. It is simply a transition from one state of being to another. By accepting the cycle of life and death, we can learn to live more fully in the present moment and to appreciate the preciousness of each day. The sap of Yggdrasil, flowing through its trunk and branches, represents the life force that connects all things. It symbolizes the energy that animates the universe, the vital essence that sustains all living beings. The sap also represents the importance of nurturing and nourishing ourselves, both physically and spiritually. Just as the sap provides sustenance for the tree, so too must we provide ourselves with the nutrients and experiences we need to thrive. Yggdrasil reminds us that we are all connected to this life force and that we can draw strength and inspiration from it. By tapping into this energy, we can unlock our full potential and live more meaningful and fulfilling lives. The flow of sap also symbolizes the continuous process of growth and transformation, as the tree constantly adapts and evolves in response to its environment. The roots of Yggdrasil, delving deep into the earth, represent the connection to the past, to our ancestors, and to the primal forces of nature. They symbolize the importance of grounding ourselves in our history and traditions, of learning from the wisdom of the past, and of respecting the power of nature. The roots also provide stability and support for the tree, representing the importance of having a strong foundation in life. Just as the roots anchor the tree to the earth, so too must we anchor ourselves in our values, our beliefs, and our relationships. Yggdrasil reminds us that we are all part of a larger lineage, and that we have a responsibility to honor our ancestors and to pass on their wisdom to future generations. The depth and complexity of a root system mirrors the intricate web of connections that bind us to the earth and to each other. The size and scale of Yggdrasil, spanning across the 9 realms, represent the vastness and complexity of the universe. It symbolizes the infinite possibilities that lie before us and the importance of embracing the unknown. The sheer size of the tree also reminds us of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of things, encouraging humility and a sense of awe and wonder. Yggdrasil invites us to explore the mysteries of the universe, to question our assumptions, and to expand our horizons. The scale of the tree also underscores the interconnectedness of all things, as even the smallest creatures play a vital role in the ecosystem of the world tree. This interconnectedness encourages a sense of responsibility and stewardship towards the environment, urging us to act in ways that promote sustainability and protect the planet for future generations. The constant threats to Yggdrasil, from Nidhogg gnawing at its roots to the deer grazing on its branches, represent the challenges and obstacles that we face in life. They symbolize the forces of destruction, negativity, and entropy that are constantly at work in the universe. However, the fact that Yggdrasil continues to stand tall, despite these threats, is a testament to its resilience and its enduring power. Yggdrasil reminds us that we will inevitably face challenges in life, but that we have the capacity to overcome them. By cultivating resilience, perseverance, and a positive attitude, we can navigate the storms of life and emerge stronger than before. The constant struggle for survival also highlights the importance of adaptation and innovation, as a tree must constantly evolve and adapt in order to survive in a changing environment. The symbolism of Yggdrasil extends beyond Norse mythology, resonating with similar themes and concepts in other cultures and traditions. The concept of a world tree or axis mundi is found in many ancient mythologies, representing the center of the universe and the connection between the earthly and divine realms. The tree of life in various cultures, for example, shares similarities with Yggdrasil in its representation of interconnectedness, growth, and sustenance. These cross-cultural parallels suggest a universal human fascination with the symbolism of trees and their connection to the natural world and the spiritual realm. By exploring these different traditions, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the shared human experience and the enduring power of mythology to connect us to something larger than ourselves. The universality of these symbols also underscores the importance of environmental stewardship, as trees play a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of the planet. The legacy of Yggdrasil continues to inspire artists, writers, and thinkers today. The world tree has been depicted in countless works of art, from paintings and sculptures to films and video games. Its symbolism has been explored in literature, poetry, and music. Yggdrasil serves as a potent metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things, the resilience of the human spirit, and the cyclical nature of life. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to resonate with contemporary audiences, offering a framework for understanding the complexities of the modern world and for finding meaning and purpose in our lives. The continued relevance of Yggdrasil underscores the timeless power of mythology to inspire creativity, to foster critical thinking, and to connect us to our cultural heritage. As we continue to grapple with the challenges of the 21st century, the wisdom of Yggdrasil can guide us towards a more sustainable and equitable future. As we prepare to drift off to sleep, let us reflect on the lessons of Yggdrasil. Let us remember the importance of interconnectedness, of resilience, of knowledge, and of balance. Let us strive to live in harmony with nature and with each other. Let us cultivate wisdom, compassion, and a sense of responsibility towards the world around us. And let us dream of a future where humanity lives in peace and prosperity, where the forces of creation and destruction are in equilibrium, and where the human spirit can soar to new heights. The world tree stands as a testament to the enduring power of hope and the boundless potential of the human spirit. As we close our eyes and enter the realm of dreams, let us carry the wisdom of Yggdrasil with us, allowing it to guide our thoughts and inspire our actions. May our dreams be filled with peace, harmony, and a deep sense of connection to the cosmos. Let us consider the role of Yggdrasil in providing a sense of cosmic order. In a universe that can often seem chaotic and unpredictable, the world tree offers a framework for understanding the structure and interconnectedness of all things. It provides a sense of stability and grounding, reminding us that even in the midst of chaos, there is an underlying order and purpose. The 9 realms, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants, are connected by the branches and roots of Yggdrasil, forming a cohesive and integrated whole. This sense of cosmic order can be particularly comforting in times of uncertainty and upheaval, offering a sense of hope and reassurance that even in the darkest of times, there is a larger plan at work. The symbolism of Yggdrasil can help us to find meaning and purpose in our lives, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. The ethical implications of Yggdrasil's symbolism are also worth considering. The interconnectedness of all things, as represented by the world tree, implies a responsibility to act in ways that promote the well-being of the entire system. This includes not only our fellow human beings, but also the environment and all living creatures. The challenges we face today, such as climate change and social inequality, require us to think globally and to act locally, recognizing that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond ourselves. The wisdom of Yggdrasil can guide us in this endeavor, reminding us of the importance of ethical behavior and of striving to create a more just and sustainable world for all. The constant struggle between creation and destruction, as embodied by the creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil, highlights the importance of making conscious choices that promote life and well-being over destruction and harm. The psychological benefits of contemplating Yggdrasil's symbolism are significant. The world tree can serve as a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. By exploring the different realms and creatures associated with Yggdrasil, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own inner landscape, our motivations, and our potential. The symbolism of the tree can also help us to cope with stress and anxiety, providing a sense of grounding and stability in the face of life's challenges. The interconnectedness of all things, as represented by Yggdrasil, can foster a sense of connection and belonging, reducing feelings of isolation and loneliness. The contemplation of Yggdrasil can also inspire creativity and imagination, opening up new possibilities for personal expression and self-discovery. The historical context of Yggdrasil is also important to consider. The myths and legends surrounding the world tree were passed down through generations of Norse people, reflecting their beliefs, values, and worldview. These stories were not simply entertainment, but rather a way of understanding the world around them and of transmitting cultural knowledge and wisdom. The symbolism of Yggdrasil was deeply embedded in Norse society, influencing their art, their rituals, and their daily lives. By understanding the historical context of Yggdrasil, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the cultural heritage of the Norse people and of the enduring power of mythology to shape human societies. The transmission of these stories through oral tradition highlights the importance of storytelling as a means of preserving and sharing cultural knowledge. The scientific perspective on Yggdrasil can also offer valuable insights. While the world tree is a mythical symbol, it can be seen as representing the complex and interconnected systems that exist in the natural world. The roots of Yggdrasil can be seen as analogous to the root systems of trees, which provide stability, nourishment, and communication between different parts of the forest. The branches of Yggdrasil can be seen as analogous to the branches of trees, which provide shelter, support, and access to sunlight. The leaves of Yggdrasil can be seen as analogous to the leaves of trees, which perform photosynthesis and provide energy for the entire tree. By drawing parallels between the mythical symbolism of Yggdrasil and the scientific understanding of trees and ecosystems, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the interconnectedness and complexity of the natural world. The study of mycorrhizal networks, for example, reveals the intricate ways in which trees communicate and share resources through underground fungal networks, echoing the interconnectedness symbolized by Yggdrasil. The artistic interpretations of Yggdrasil throughout history offer a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures and individuals have understood and interpreted the symbolism of the world tree. From ancient Norse carvings to modern-day paintings and sculptures, Yggdrasil has been depicted in a variety of styles and mediums. These artistic interpretations reflect the evolving cultural landscape and the changing perspectives on the meaning and significance of the world tree. By studying these artistic representations, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the enduring power of Yggdrasil as a symbol of interconnectedness, resilience, and hope. The use of different artistic techniques and materials can also enhance our understanding of the different aspects of Yggdrasil symbolism, highlighting the tree's connection to nature, spirituality, and the human psyche. The philosophical implications of Yggdrasil's symbolism are profound. The world tree raises fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the meaning of life, and the relationship between humanity and the universe. The interconnectedness of all things, as represented by Yggdrasil, challenges the notion of individual separateness and suggests that we are all part of a larger whole. The cyclical nature of the universe, as reflected in the constant renewal of Yggdrasil, invites us to contemplate the nature of time and the impermanence of all things. The constant struggle between creation and destruction, as embodied by the creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil, forces us to confront the ethical dilemmas of life and to make choices that promote well-being over harm. The philosophical contemplation of Yggdrasil can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves, our place in the cosmos, and our responsibility to future generations. As we continue our journey into the realm of sleep, let us carry with us the image of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Let us visualize its roots delving deep into the earth, its trunk reaching towards the heavens, and its branches connecting the 9 realms. Let us feel the energy of the sap flowing through its veins, nourishing all living things. Let us hear the whispers of the wind rustling through its leaves, carrying messages of wisdom and hope. And let us dream of a world where all things are in harmony, where the forces of creation and destruction are in balance, and where the human spirit can soar to new heights. The world tree is a reminder that we are all connected, that we are all resilient, and that we all have the potential to create a better future. Let us also consider the role of Yggdrasil as a symbol of personal growth and transformation. Just as the tree grows from a small seed into a towering giant, so too can we grow and evolve throughout our lives. The challenges and obstacles that we face can be seen as opportunities for growth, allowing us to develop resilience, strength, and wisdom. The different realms and creatures associated with Yggdrasil can represent different aspects of our personality, inviting us to integrate these aspects into a cohesive and harmonious whole. The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process, but it is a journey that is well worth taking. Yggdrasil reminds us that we all have the potential to become the best versions of ourselves, to reach our full potential, and to make a positive contribution to the world. The concept of Yggdrasil as a living, breathing entity is also important to consider. The tree is not simply a static symbol, but rather a dynamic and ever-evolving organism. It is constantly growing, adapting, and responding to its environment. This sense of Yggdrasil as a living being can foster a deeper connection to nature and a greater appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things. It can also inspire us to treat the environment with respect and care recognizing that our actions have a direct impact on the health and well-being of the planet. The cyclical nature of Yggdrasil, with its constant renewal and regeneration, reminds us that life is a continuous process of change and transformation. The role of Yggdrasil in providing a sense of cultural identity is also significant. For the Norse people, the world tree was a central symbol of their mythology and their worldview. It provided a sense of shared history, values, and beliefs, uniting them as a community and giving them a sense of belonging. The myths and legends surrounding Yggdrasil were passed down through generations, preserving their cultural heritage and transmitting their wisdom to future generations. Even today, Yggdrasil continues to resonate with people of Norse descent, serving as a reminder of their cultural roots and their connection to the past. The enduring appeal of Yggdrasil underscores the importance of cultural identity and the power of mythology to shape human societies. The potential for using Yggdrasil as a tool for environmental education is also worth exploring. The symbolism of the world tree can be used to teach children and adults about the importance of interconnectedness, sustainability, and environmental stewardship. The different realms and creatures associated with Yggdrasil can be used to illustrate the complex relationships between different species and the importance of maintaining biodiversity. The cyclical nature of Yggdrasil can be used to explain the concept of ecosystems and the importance of recycling and conservation. By using Yggdrasil as a teaching tool, we can inspire a new generation of environmental stewards who are committed to protecting the planet for future generations. As we approach the final moments of our guided meditation, let us take one last look at Yggdrasil, the magnificent world tree. Let us feel its presence in our hearts and minds, allowing its wisdom to guide us on our journey. Let us be grateful for the interconnectedness of all things, for the resilience of the human spirit, and for the enduring power of hope. And let us drift off to sleep with a sense of peace, harmony, and a deep connection to the cosmos. May our dreams be filled with beauty, inspiration, and a renewed sense of purpose. The world tree will be waiting for us when we wake, ready to guide us on our path and to remind us of the importance of living a meaningful and fulfilling life. Good night and sweet dreams. And as the last tendrils of consciousness begin to fade, remember the quiet strength of Yggdrasil, the steadfastness of its roots, and the boundless reach of its branches. Embrace the stillness of the night, and let the whispers of the world tree guide you into the peaceful embrace of sleep. May your dreams be filled with the wisdom of the ages and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Sleep well, and awaken refreshed, ready to face the world with renewed vigor and a deeper understanding of your place within the grand tapestry of existence. The journey through the realms of Yggdrasil may be over for tonight, but the lessons and insights gained will continue to resonate within you, shaping your thoughts, actions, and dreams. So, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and surrender to the comforting darkness, knowing that the world tree stands watch over you, a silent guardian of your dreams and a timeless symbol of hope and resilience. 115,575, and now, as the veil of sleep descends, let's delve deeper into the mesmerizing realm of Nidhogg, the serpent dwelling beneath the roots of Yggdrasil. This formidable creature, often depicted as a dragon or serpent, gnaws relentlessly at the very foundations of the world tree, symbolizing the forces of chaos and destruction that perpetually challenge the order and stability of existence. Nidhogg's presence serves as a potent reminder of the constant struggle between creation and annihilation, order and chaos, a theme that resonates deeply within Norse cosmology and human experience alike. Imagine the immense pressure it exerts, a constant, gnawing tension that tests the very limits of Yggdrasil's endurance. The act of Nidhogg, or gnawing at Yggdrasil's roots, can be interpreted as a metaphor for the corrosive effects of negativity, doubt, and despair on the human psyche. Just as the serpent slowly undermines the world tree's strength, these destructive emotions can erode our mental and emotional well-being, weakening our resolve and hindering our personal growth. Recognizing and addressing these inner Nidhoggers is crucial for maintaining a balanced and resilient outlook on life. Think of it as tending to a garden. You must actively weed out the unwanted elements to allow the beneficial plants to thrive. This constant vigilance is necessary to cultivate a healthy inner landscape. Much like the gods must constantly maintain the balance of the cosmos. The roots that Nidhogg gnaws upon are not just physical structures. They represent the fundamental principles and values that underpin existence. These roots delve deep into the wells of wisdom, the springs of knowledge, and the sources of life itself. By attacking these roots, Nidhogg threatens to sever the connections between the realms, disrupting the harmony and balance of the cosmos. This disruption is akin to severing the roots of a plant, depriving it of essential nutrients and water, leading to its eventual decay. The Norse myths emphasize the importance of maintaining these connections, of nurturing the roots that sustain life, and of resisting the forces that seek to undermine them. Nidhogg's role is not solely destructive. It also serves as a catalyst for change and renewal. By challenging the existing order, it forces the gods and humans alike to adapt, evolve, and find new ways to maintain balance. In a way, Nidhogg is a necessary evil, a constant reminder that nothing is permanent and that growth requires struggle and resilience. Consider the concept of controlled demolition. Sometimes, structures must be intentionally dismantled to pave the way for new and improved constructions. Similarly, Nidhogg's destructive force can be seen as a necessary step in the cyclical process of creation, destruction, and rebirth that characterizes the Norse worldview. The serpent's presence is a stark contrast to the life-giving aspects of Yggdrasil. While the tree nourishes the realms and connects them, Nidhogg seeks to unravel those connections. This duality highlights the inherent tension between opposing forces in the universe, a theme that is prevalent in many mythological systems. This tension is not necessarily negative. It is the driving force behind creation, the spark that ignites innovation, and the challenge that compels us to strive for something better. Think of the tension between day and night, summer and winter. These opposing forces create the rhythm of life and drive the cyclical patterns of nature. Nidhogger's connection to the well of Yggdrasil, located in Niflheim, the realm of ice and darkness, further emphasizes its association with the primordial forces of chaos and destruction. Yggdrasil is the source of many rivers that flow through the Norse cosmos, and Nidhogger dwells within its depths, drawing power from the cold, dark waters. This image evokes the idea of a hidden, subterranean force that is constantly at work, shaping the world from beneath the surface. It's akin to the tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface, constantly shifting and colliding, shaping the landscape over vast periods of time. The souls of oath breakers, murderers, and other wrongdoers are said to be tormented by Nidhogger in Niflheim, reinforcing the serpent's association with punishment and retribution. This aspect of Nidhogger serves as a moral compass within the Norse mythology, highlighting the importance of upholding one's word, respecting life, and adhering to the principles of justice. The idea of karmic consequences resonates across many cultures, and Nidhogger embodies this concept in the Norse context, acting as a cosmic enforcer of moral order. Imagine a justice system that operates on a universal scale, holding individuals accountable for their actions, regardless of their status or power. The constant struggle between Nidhogger and Yggdrasil is not a static conflict. It is a dynamic process that unfolds over time. The world tree endures the serpent's attacks, drawing strength from its deep roots and its connection to the well of Urd, the source of wisdom and fate. This ongoing battle represents the resilience of life and the enduring power of hope in the face of adversity. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the potential for growth and renewal remains. Think of the human body's immune system, constantly fighting off pathogens and repairing damaged tissues, demonstrating the body's remarkable ability to heal and adapt. The image of Nidhogger gnawing at Yggdrasil can be a powerful tool for self-reflection. It encourages us to examine the forces that are undermining our own well-being, whether they are internal doubts, external pressures, or destructive habits. By acknowledging these forces, we can begin to address them and cultivate the resilience needed to overcome them. This process is akin to identifying and addressing weaknesses in a building's foundation to ensure its structural integrity. By strengthening our inner foundations, we can better withstand the challenges that life throws our way. As we drift further into the realm of dreams, let the image of Yggdrasil, the world tree, stand as a symbol of strength, resilience, and interconnectedness. Feel the weight of its branches reaching towards the heavens, the depth of its roots anchoring it to the earth, and the constant struggle between life and destruction playing out within its very being. Let this image inspire you to cultivate your own inner strength, to nurture your connections to the world around you, and to embrace the challenges that life presents. Remember that even in the face of adversity, the potential for growth and renewal always remains. And now, let us turn our attention to the creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil, each playing a vital role in the intricate web of life that the world tree sustains. From the wise eagle perched atop its highest branches to the nimble squirrel, Ratatoskr, scurrying up and down its trunk, these beings represent the diverse facets of existence and the interconnectedness of all things. The eagle, often referred to as Vedrfolnir, is a symbol of wisdom, foresight, and spiritual insight. Perched high above the world, it possesses a panoramic view of the realms, allowing it to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. Its keen eyes can penetrate the veils of illusion, revealing the underlying truths that are hidden from ordinary sight. This image is akin to a wise old sage who has gained profound understanding through years of experience and contemplation. The eagle's perspective reminds us to strive for a broader understanding of the world and to seek wisdom in all that we do. Beneath the eagle, perched on the very top branch, sits a hawk named Verfilnir. Their relationship is one of symbiotic coexistence, with the hawk acting as a keen observer, ever vigilant, and the eagle embodying the broader wisdom and perspective. Consider this a microcosm of our own minds, where intuition, the hawk, works in tandem with reason, the eagle, to provide a more complete understanding of our experiences. The squirrel, Ratatoskr, is a mischievous creature who runs up and down the trunk of Yggdrasil, carrying messages between the eagle and Nidhogr. Its role is to stir up conflict and maintain the tension between the opposing forces of creation and destruction. Ratatoskr's presence reminds us that conflict is an inherent part of life and that it can be a catalyst for growth and change. Its role is like a court jester, reminding the powerful figures of the world of their follies and shortcomings. The constant back and forth between the eagle and Nidhogr, facilitated by Ratatoskr, represents the ongoing dialogue between opposing forces within ourselves and the world around us. This dialogue is essential for maintaining balance and preventing any one force from becoming dominant. It is akin to the checks and balances in a political system, ensuring that no single branch of government becomes too powerful. In the branches of Yggdrasil, a herd of 4 stags graze, devouring the leaves and shoots of the world tree. These stags, Dane, Dvalin, Dunir, and Durathr, represent the 4 winds and the cyclical nature of time. Their constant consumption of Yggdrasil's foliage symbolizes the relentless passage of time and the constant renewal of life. Imagine them as gardeners, pruning the tree to encourage new growth, ensuring its continued vitality. The Norns, the female figures of fate in Norse mythology, dwell near the well of Urd at the base of Yggdrasil. They are responsible for weaving the threads of destiny, determining the course of human lives and the fate of the gods themselves. Their presence underscores the importance of fate and the interconnectedness of all events. They are akin to the masterminds behind a grand play, orchestrating the events that unfold on the stage of existence. The Well of Urd, guarded by the Norns, is a source of wisdom, knowledge, and healing. Its waters are said to possess magical properties that can restore life and rejuvenate the weary. The well represents the deep reservoir of collective knowledge and experience that is available to those who seek it. It is akin to a vast library containing the accumulated wisdom of generations, waiting to be discovered and utilized. The creatures and beings that inhabit Yggdrasil are not merely decorative elements. They are integral components of the world tree's ecosystem, each playing a vital role in maintaining its balance and harmony. Their interactions and relationships reflect the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of respecting the delicate web of life. This ecosystem mirrors the complex relationships that exist within our own bodies, where countless microorganisms work together to maintain our health and well-being. As we continue our descent into sleep, let the imagery of Yggdrasil's inhabitants fill your mind with a sense of wonder and interconnectedness. Imagine the eagles soaring through the skies, the squirrels scurrying along the trunk, the stags grazing peacefully in the branches, and the Norns weaving the threads of destiny. Let these images remind you of the beauty and complexity of the world around you and the importance of appreciating the delicate balance of life. The concept of interconnectedness, so central to the symbolism of Yggdrasil, has profound implications for our understanding of the world and our place within it. It suggests that every action, no matter how small, has a ripple effect that extends throughout the cosmos. This idea is echoed in the scientific principle of cause and effect, which states that every event is the result of a prior cause. In the realm of ecology, the concept of interconnectedness is manifested in the intricate web of relationships that exist between different species within an ecosystem. Each species plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem, and the removal of even a single species can have cascading effects on the entire system. This is exemplified by the concept of keystone species, which are species that have a disproportionately large impact on their environment relative to their abundance. The interconnectedness of all things also has implications for our understanding of human societies. We are all interconnected through social, economic, and cultural networks, and our actions have consequences that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. This is particularly evident in the context of globalization, where the actions of individuals and corporations in one part of the world can have profound impacts on people and communities in other parts of the world. The symbolism of Yggdrasil encourages us to adopt a more holistic and interconnected view of the world, recognizing that we are all part of a larger web of life and that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. This perspective can inspire us to act more responsibly and ethically, considering the impact of our choices on the environment, on other people, and on future generations. As we approach the final moments of our guided meditation, let us reflect on the lessons that Yggdrasil has to offer. Let us remember the importance of strength, resilience, interconnectedness, and respect for the delicate balance of life. Let us carry these lessons with us as we drift off to sleep, allowing them to shape our dreams and inspire our actions in the waking world. And now, with a sense of peace and tranquility, let us surrender to the embrace of sleep. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath, the stillness of your body, and the quietude of your mind. Allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper into the realm of dreams, where the boundaries of reality blur and the imagination takes flight. May your dreams be filled with beauty, inspiration, and a renewed sense of purpose. Sleep well and awaken refreshed, ready to face the world with renewed vigor and a deeper understanding of your place within the grand tapestry of existence. The journey through the realms of Yggdrasil may be over for tonight, but the lessons and insights gained will continue to resonate within you, shaping your thoughts, actions, and dreams. So, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and surrender to the comforting darkness, knowing that the world tree stands watch over you, a silent guardian of your dreams and a timeless symbol of hope and resilience. And as the last vestiges of conscious thought begin to fade, let the whispers of Yggdrasil guide you into the peaceful embrace of slumber. Remember the steadfastness of its roots, the boundless reach of its branches, and the interconnectedness of all things. Embrace the stillness of the night and allow the wisdom of the ages to seep into your soul. May your dreams be filled with the wonders of the Norse cosmos, with the strength of the gods, the beauty of the landscapes, and the resilience of the human spirit. Sleep well and awaken refreshed, ready to embark on a new day with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper appreciation for the mysteries of existence. The world tree stands tall, a timeless sentinel, watching over your slumber. Its roots delve deep into the earth, drawing strength from the ancient wisdom of the ages. Its branches reach towards the heavens, embracing the stars and the moon. And within its embrace, you are safe, protected, and nurtured. So, surrender to the gentle pull of sleep, knowing that you are connected to all things, that you are part of a larger whole, and that you are loved beyond measure. Let the peace of the night wash over you, cleansing your mind and rejuvenating your soul. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with the magic of Yggdrasil. Good night. And now, one final thought to carry with you into the depths of sleep. Consider the concept of WYRD, the Norse concept of fate or destiny. WYRD is not a fixed and immutable path, but rather a dynamic and ever-changing web of interconnected events, shaped by our actions and choices. The Norns, who weave the threads of WYRD, are not simply dictating our fate. They're responding to our actions, adjusting the tapestry of destiny based on the choices we make. This suggests that we have agency in shaping our own lives and that we are not simply puppets of fate. The concept of WYRD encourages us to be mindful of our actions and to consider the consequences of our choices. It reminds us that we are all interconnected and that our actions have a ripple effect that extends throughout the cosmos. By understanding the concept of WYRD, we can embrace our responsibility for shaping our own lives and for contributing to the greater good. We can strive to make choices that are aligned with our values and that promote harmony and balance in the world around us. So, as you drift off to sleep, reflect on the concept of WYRD and consider the choices you have made in your life. Ask yourself if you're living in alignment with your values and if you're contributing to the world in a positive way. Let the concept of WYRD inspire you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life, a life that is shaped by your own choices and that is guided by your own sense of purpose. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with the wisdom of the Norns and the promise of a brighter future. And one last whispered secret from the depths of Yggdrasil, a final blessing before you succumb completely to the land of Nod. Remember the power of storytelling. The myths and legends surrounding Yggdrasil, passed down through generations, are more than just entertaining tales. They are repositories of wisdom, morality, and cultural identity. Stories shape our understanding of the world, influence our values, and connect us to our ancestors. They provide us with frameworks for understanding complex concepts and navigating the challenges of life. The stories of Yggdrasil, with their rich symbolism and compelling characters, offer us valuable insights into the human condition and the nature of the universe. They remind us of the importance of courage, resilience, compassion, and respect for the natural world. By engaging with these stories, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. We can learn from the mistakes of the past and draw inspiration from the triumphs of the heroes. So, as you drift off to sleep, remember the power of storytelling and the importance of preserving and sharing these ancient tales. Let the stories of Yggdrasil fill your dreams with wonder and inspire you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with the magic of storytelling. Good night, and may the world tree watch over you always. 198,259, and now, as you find yourself on the precipice of slumber, let's delve deeper into the fascinating interplay between Norse mythology and the natural world, a connection that permeates every aspect of the Yggdrasil mythos. Consider, for instance, the significance of the seasons in the Norse worldview. The cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth is mirrored in the changing seasons, and these seasonal shifts are intricately linked to the events and beings associated with Yggdrasil. The harsh winters, dominated by the chilling winds of Niflheim, can be seen as a time of dormancy and introspection, a period where the world retreats inwards, gathering its strength for the coming spring. In contrast, the vibrant summers, bathed in the warmth of Muspelheim's fires, represent a time of growth, abundance, and outward expression. This constant cycle of creation and destruction, of light and darkness, is a fundamental aspect of the Norse understanding of the universe, and Yggdrasil stands as a potent symbol of this eternal dance. Just as the trees in our own world shed their leaves in autumn and blossom anew in spring, so too does Yggdrasil undergo a continuous process of renewal, reminding us of the resilience and adaptability of life itself. Think about the modern scientific understanding of ecosystems. Every organism, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale, plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the environment. Similarly, in Norse mythology, each realm and each being connected to Yggdrasil contributes to the overall harmony of the cosmos. The roots of the tree draw sustenance from the various realms, nourishing the branches that reach towards the heavens. The creatures that dwell within the tree, from the wise eagle Vidifnir perched atop its branches to the serpent Nidhogg gnawing at its roots, all have their place in the grand scheme of things. This interconnectedness reflects a deep understanding of ecological principles, even if it is expressed through the lens of mythology. The Norse people, living in close proximity to nature, were acutely aware of the interdependence of all living things, and their myths reflect this awareness in profound and meaningful ways. Consider the modern scientific concept of a food web, where energy flows from one organism to another. Yggdrasil can be seen as a metaphorical representation of this food web, with the various realms and beings connected by a network of interactions that sustain the entire system. Now, let us turn our attention to the concept of time within the Yggdrasil narrative. Time, in Norse mythology, is not a linear progression, but rather a cyclical and interconnected phenomenon. The past, present, and future are interwoven, influencing each other in subtle and profound ways. The Norns, who dwell at the Well of Ord at the base of Yggdrasil, are responsible for weaving the threads of fate, but their actions are not predetermined. They are constantly adapting to the choices and actions of individuals, shaping the course of events based on the ever-changing circumstances. This suggests that time is not a fixed and immutable entity, but rather a fluid and dynamic process. Consider the modern scientific understanding of time as a dimension, as proposed by Einstein's theory of relativity. Just as space can be warped and curved by gravity, so too can time be influenced by various factors. The Norse concept of time, while expressed through mythological terms, resonates with this modern scientific understanding of the universe. The idea that the past, present, and future are interconnected, and that our actions can influence the course of events, is a powerful and profound message that transcends the boundaries of time and culture. And as you continue to relax, prepare to drift further into the land of dreams, let's explore the symbolism of the different creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil, each one representing a different aspect of the human experience and the natural world. Take, for example, the eagle Vidifnir, perched atop the tree's highest branches. The eagle, in many cultures, is a symbol of wisdom, foresight, and spiritual insight. Its ability to soar to great heights and see the world from a broader perspective represents the potential for human beings to transcend their limitations and gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. In contrast, the serpent Nidhogg, gnawing at the roots of Yggdrasil, represents the destructive forces of chaos and decay. The serpent is often associated with primal instincts, hidden desires, and the darker aspects of the human psyche. The constant struggle between the eagle and the serpent symbolizes the ongoing battle between good and evil, order and chaos, within ourselves and within the world around us. Consider the psychological concept of the shadow self, the unconscious aspects of our personality that we often try to suppress or deny. Nidhogg can be seen as a representation of this shadow self, reminding us that we must confront our inner demons in order to achieve wholeness and integration. Consider also the squirrel Ratatoskr, who scurries up and down the trunk of Yggdrasil, carrying messages between the eagle and the serpent. Ratatoskr represents the forces of communication, gossip, and intrigue. Its constant chatter and mischievous nature remind us of the importance of discernment and critical thinking. We must be careful not to be swayed by rumors or misinformation, but rather to seek out the truth and make informed decisions. In the modern digital age, where information spreads rapidly and misinformation abounds, the symbolism of Ratatoskr is particularly relevant. We must be vigilant in our efforts to combat fake news and to promote accurate and reliable information. The image of the squirrel darting back and forth, spreading its messages, is a powerful reminder of the importance of responsible communication. Think about the role of journalism in a democratic society. Journalists are tasked with gathering and disseminating information to the public, and they must do so with integrity and objectivity. Ratatoskr can serve as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the potential for communication to be used for both good and ill. As slumber gently calls to you, let's reflect on the modern relevance of Yggdrasil. While the Norse myths may seem like ancient tales from a distant past, they offer timeless wisdom and insights that are still relevant today. The interconnectedness of all things, the importance of balance and harmony, the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. These are all themes that resonate deeply with our modern concerns. In a world facing environmental challenges, social inequalities, and political divisions, the lessons of Yggdrasil can provide guidance and inspiration. The image of the world tree, connecting all realms and all beings, reminds us of our shared responsibility for the well-being of the planet and all its inhabitants. We must strive to create a more sustainable and equitable world, a world where all voices are heard and all needs are met. Consider the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, a set of ambitious targets aimed at addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges. The spirit of Yggdrasil, with its emphasis on interconnectedness and sustainability, can inspire us to work towards these goals and to create a brighter future for all. Now, as you feel your consciousness begin to fade, prepare to be transported to the realm of dreams. Let's consider the legacy of Yggdrasil. The Norse myths have had a profound influence on Western culture, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and music. From J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings to Marvel Comics' Thor, the themes and characters of Norse mythology have been adapted and reinterpreted in a variety of ways. Yggdrasil, in particular, has served as a powerful symbol of interconnectedness, resilience, and the enduring power of myth. The image of the world tree has been used to represent everything from the human nervous system to the structure of the internet. Its roots and branches, reaching towards the heavens and delving into the depths of the earth, symbolize the vastness and complexity of the universe and the interconnectedness of all things. Consider the concept of cultural heritage, the traditions and values that are passed down from one generation to the next. The Norse myths are an important part of our cultural heritage, providing us with insights into the beliefs and values of our ancestors. By studying these myths, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. As you begin to gently doze, let's reflect on the future of Yggdrasil. As long as there are storytellers and dreamers, the myths of Yggdrasil will continue to inspire and captivate us. The power of these ancient tales lies not only in their entertainment value, but also in their ability to connect us to something larger than ourselves. They remind us of our shared humanity, our connection to the natural world, and our responsibility to future generations. As we face the challenges of the 21st century, the wisdom of Yggdrasil can provide guidance and inspiration. The interconnectedness of all things, the importance of balance and harmony, the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. These are all themes that are more relevant now than ever before. Consider the role of mythology in shaping our understanding of the world. Myths are not simply stories. They're frameworks for understanding complex concepts and navigating the challenges of life. The myths of Yggdrasil, with their rich symbolism and compelling characters, offer us valuable insights into the human condition and the nature of the universe. And as you finally succumb to the embrace of sleep, let us leave you with one final thought. Remember the enduring power of hope. Even in the face of adversity, even when the world seems dark and bleak, there is always the possibility of renewal and rebirth. Just as Yggdrasil continues to thrive despite the constant attacks of Nidhogg and the harsh realities of the world, so too can we find strength and resilience within ourselves. We can draw inspiration from the heroes of Norse mythology, who faced seemingly insurmountable challenges with courage and determination. We can remember the importance of community and cooperation, working together to create a better world for all. Consider the concept of resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. The Norse myths are full of examples of resilience, from the gods who rebuild Asgard after Ragnarok to the humans who repopulate the earth. These stories remind us that we are capable of overcoming even the most difficult challenges, and that there is always hope for a brighter future. Sleep deeply, dream vividly, and may the wisdom of Yggdrasil guide you through the night. May the strength of its roots, the reach of its branches, and the magic of its stories fill your slumber with peace and inspiration. Good night. 28,246. Now, as you continue to relax, feeling the gentle pull of sleep drawing you ever closer, let's delve a bit further into the intricate web of connections that bind the 9 realms to Yggdrasil, and consider how these connections reflect the diverse aspects of the human psyche and the natural world. Remember, each realm is not merely a geographical location, but also a symbolic representation of different states of being, different aspects of consciousness, and different forces at play in the universe. Asgard, the realm of the Aesir gods, represents order, law, and civilization. It is the realm of the conscious mind, where reason and logic prevail. Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir gods, represents fertility, abundance, and the untamed forces of nature. It is the realm of the unconscious, where intuition and instinct reside. These two realms, representing opposing forces, are constantly in tension, yet they are also interdependent. Just as the conscious and unconscious minds must work together to achieve balance and wholeness. Consider the psychological concept of integration, the process of bringing together different aspects of the self into a unified whole. Asgard and Vanaheim can be seen as representing these different aspects, and the challenge of integration is to find a way to reconcile these opposing forces and create a harmonious inner landscape. Let's also think about Midgard, the realm of humans, which occupies a central position in the Yggdrasil cosmology. Midgard represents the world of everyday experience, the realm of physical reality and human interaction. It is the realm where we live, work, and love, where we face challenges and strive to achieve our goals. Midgard is connected to all the other realms, reflecting the interconnectedness of human life with the spiritual and natural worlds. We are influenced by the forces of Asgard and Vanaheim, by the wisdom of the giants in Jotunheim, and by the darkness of the underworld and hell. This constant interaction with the other realms shapes our experiences and influences our choices. Consider the sociological concept of the social environment, the people, places, and things that surround us and influence our behavior. Midgard can be seen as representing this social environment, and the other realms can be seen as representing the different forces that shape our interactions and experiences. As your eyelids grow heavy, readying to descend for the night, let's consider the symbolic significance of the Well of Urd, located at the base of Yggdrasil. This well, guarded by the Norns, is the source of wisdom and fate. It represents the collective unconscious, the repository of all knowledge and experience, past, present, and future. The Norns, who weave the threads of fate, are not simply dictating our destiny. They are responding to our actions, adjusting the tapestry of destiny based on the choices we make. This suggests that we have agency in shaping our own lives, and that we are not simply puppets of fate. Consider the philosophical concept of free will versus determinism. The debate over whether our actions are predetermined or whether we have the power to choose our own path. The Norse concept of fate, as embodied by the Well of Urd and the Norns, suggests that we have a degree of free will, but that our choices are also influenced by the past and by the forces at play in the universe. We are not entirely free, but we are also not entirely determined. Think about the power of intuition. The Well of Urd can be seen as a source of intuitive knowledge, a place where we can tap into the wisdom of the collective unconscious. By connecting with our intuition, we can gain insights into our own lives and into the nature of the universe. We can make better decisions, avoid potential pitfalls, and live more fulfilling lives. Consider the psychological concept of intuition, the ability to understand something instinctively without conscious reasoning. Intuition is often dismissed as irrational or unreliable, but can be a powerful tool for decision-making and problem-solving. The Norse myths recognize the importance of intuition, and the Well of Urd serves as a reminder of the power of this often overlooked faculty. As you feel yourself drifting further into slumber, let's delve into the idea of Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, the cataclysmic event that marks the end of the current cycle of creation. Ragnarok is not simply a story of destruction. It is also a story of renewal. After the old world is destroyed, a new world arises from the ashes, a world that is more just and equitable than the one that came before. Ragnarok represents the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, the constant process of change and transformation that is inherent in the universe. Consider the scientific concept of entropy, the tendency of systems to move towards disorder and decay. Ragnarok can be seen as a metaphorical representation of entropy, reminding us that all things must eventually come to an end. However, entropy is not simply a destructive force. It is also a creative force, driving the universe towards new forms of organization and complexity. The destruction of the old world in Ragnarok is necessary for the creation of a new world. The concept of Ragnarok also speaks to the importance of accepting change and letting go of the past. We cannot cling to the old ways of doing things. We must be willing to adapt and evolve in order to survive. The world is constantly changing, and we must be prepared to change with it. Consider the psychological concept of resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. Ragnarok can be seen as a test of resilience, both for the gods and for humanity. The survivors of Ragnarok are those who are able to adapt to the new world and to create a new future. And now, as you prepare for the final descent into sleep, let us contemplate the enduring message of Yggdrasil. The world tree stands as a symbol of interconnectedness, resilience, and the cyclical nature of life. It reminds us that we are all connected to each other and to the natural world, and that our actions have consequences that extend far beyond ourselves. It encourages us to embrace change, to learn from the past, and to strive towards a better future. Consider the concept of sustainability, the ability to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Yggdrasil can be seen as a symbol of sustainability, reminding us that we must live in harmony with the natural world and that we must protect the environment for the sake of future generations. Remember the words of the ancient Norse poets, who sang of the beauty and power of Yggdrasil. Let their words fill your dreams with wonder and inspiration. Let the magic of the world tree guide you through the night, and may you awaken refreshed and renewed, ready to face the challenges of a new day. Sleep well, and may the blessings of the gods be upon you. Good night. 46,415. As you continue to drift further into the tranquil embrace of sleep, let's explore the subtle yet profound ways in which the Yggdrasil mythos reflects the human relationship with nature, a relationship that is both intimate and complex. The Norse people, living in close proximity to the natural world, were deeply aware of its power and its beauty. Their myths are filled with references to the elements: fire, water, earth, and air, and to the creatures that inhabit the land, the sea, and the sky. Yggdrasil itself is a symbol of this intimate connection with nature, representing the life-giving force that sustains all things. The tree's roots delve deep into the earth, drawing sustenance from the soil, while its branches reach towards the heavens, connecting the earthly realm with the celestial sphere. This vertical axis represents the flow of energy between the earth and the sky, a flow that is essential for life. Consider the modern scientific understanding of the water cycle, the continuous movement of water between the earth, the atmosphere, and the oceans. Yggdrasil can be seen as a metaphorical representation of the water cycle, with its roots drawing water from the earth, its branches releasing water vapor into the atmosphere, and its leaves providing shade and shelter for the creatures that dwell within its branches. Moreover, the Norse myths reflect a deep respect for the power of nature. The gods are not portrayed as being separate from nature. They are intimately involved in its workings. Thor, the god of thunder, controls the storms, while Freyr, the god of fertility, oversees the growth of crops. The Norse people understood that their survival depended on their ability to live in harmony with nature, and their myths reflect this understanding. Consider the concept of environmental stewardship, the responsibility to protect and care for the natural environment. The Norse myths, with their emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of living in harmony with nature, can inspire us to be better stewards of the environment. We must recognize that our actions have consequences and that we must strive to minimize our impact on the planet. As your breathing becomes deeper and more regular, signaling your descent into the realm of dreams, let's consider the ways in which the Yggdrasil mythos explores the themes of good and evil, order and chaos. The Norse myths are not simply stories of heroes and villains. They are explorations of the complex interplay between these opposing forces. The gods, while generally benevolent, are not perfect. They make mistakes, they have flaws, and they're sometimes driven by selfish motives. Similarly, the giants, while often portrayed as antagonists, are not entirely evil. They possess wisdom, strength, and a deep connection to the natural world. The constant struggle between the gods and the giants represents the ongoing battle between order and chaos, a battle that is fought both within ourselves and within the world around us. Consider the psychological concept of the shadow self, the unconscious aspects of our personality that we often try to suppress or deny. The giants can be seen as representing the shadow self, reminding us that we must confront our inner demons in order to achieve wholeness and integration. The Yggdrasil mythos also emphasizes the importance of balance. The gods strive to maintain order and harmony in the cosmos, but they must also acknowledge the power of chaos. Too much order can lead to stagnation and rigidity, while too much chaos can lead to destruction and anarchy. The key is to find a balance between these opposing forces to create a dynamic equilibrium that allows for both stability and change. Consider the concept of homeostasis, the ability of an organism to maintain a stable internal environment despite changes in the external environment. The Norse myths, with their emphasis on balance and harmony, can be seen as a metaphorical representation of homeostasis, reminding us that we must strive to maintain a stable and balanced state in our own lives and in the world around us. And now, as you reach the very edge of sleep, poised to plunge into the depths of the subconscious, let us reflect on the enduring power of myth and its ability to shape our understanding of the world. Myths are not simply stories. They are frameworks for understanding complex concepts and navigating the challenges of life. The myths of Yggdrasil, with their rich symbolism and compelling characters, offer us valuable insights into the human condition and the nature of the universe. They remind us of the importance of courage, resilience, compassion, and respect for the natural world. Consider the concept of cultural transmission, the process by which cultural values and beliefs are passed down from one generation to the next. Myths play a crucial role in cultural transmission, providing us with a shared history and a common set of values. By engaging with these myths, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. The myths of Yggdrasil also remind us of the importance of storytelling. Stories have the power to connect us to each other, to transcend cultural boundaries, and to inspire us to live more meaningful and fulfilling lives. The stories of the gods and goddesses, the heroes and villains, the triumphs and tragedies of the Norse world continue to resonate with us today, reminding us of the enduring power of the human spirit. Consider the role of art and literature in shaping our understanding of the world. Art and literature, like myths, provide us with alternative perspectives and challenge our assumptions. By engaging with these creative works, we can broaden our horizons and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Sleep peacefully, dream deeply, and may the wisdom of Yggdrasil guide you through the night. May the strength of its roots, the reach of its branches, and the magic of its stories fill your slumber with peace and inspiration. Good night. 59,169. And so, as you finally surrender to the gentle embrace of Morpheus, the god of dreams, let's consider one final, whispered secret from the heart of Yggdrasil: the importance of embracing the unknown. The Norse myths are filled with mysteries and uncertainties, with questions that have no easy answers. The nature of the gods, the fate of the universe, the meaning of life. These are all questions that are explored in the myths, but they are never fully resolved. This ambiguity is not a weakness of the myths. It is a strength. It encourages us to embrace the unknown, to accept that there are things that we will never fully understand, and to find meaning and purpose in the face of uncertainty. Consider the scientific method, the process of inquiry that is used to explore the natural world. The scientific method is based on the idea that we can learn about the world by making observations, formulating hypotheses, and testing those hypotheses through experimentation. However, even with the most rigorous scientific investigation, there are always unanswered questions. Science is a process of continuous learning, and we must be willing to accept that our understanding of the world is always incomplete. The Yggdrasil mythos also reminds us of the importance of humility. The gods, despite their power and wisdom, are not all-knowing or all-powerful. They are subject to fate, they make mistakes, and they are constantly learning. This humility is a virtue, reminding us that we should not be arrogant or self-righteous, but rather should approach the world with openness and curiosity. Consider the concept of intellectual humility, the awareness of the limits of our own knowledge. Intellectual humility is essential for critical thinking and for effective communication. We must be willing to admit when we are wrong, to listen to other perspectives, and to revise our beliefs in light of new evidence. And so, with these thoughts in mind, allow yourself to drift away into the realm of dreams. Let the wisdom of Yggdrasil guide you through the night, and may you awaken refreshed and renewed, ready to face the challenges of the new day. Remember the interconnectedness of all things, the importance of balance and harmony, and the enduring power of hope. Sleep well, and may the blessings of the gods be upon you. Good night. 61,341. As you drift deeper into the ethereal realm of slumber, let's contemplate the profound connection between Norse mythology, especially the encompassing narrative of Yggdrasil, and the concept of personal growth and self-discovery. The journey through the 9 realms, as understood through the symbolic representation of the world tree, can be seen as a metaphor for the journey of self-discovery, a quest to understand the different aspects of our own being and to integrate them into a unified whole. Each realm, with its unique characteristics and inhabitants, represents a different facet of the human experience, a different challenge to overcome, and a different lesson to learn. Asgard, the realm of the gods, represents our higher aspirations, our ideals, and our potential for greatness. It is the realm where we strive to embody our best selves, to live according to our values, and to make a positive impact on the world. However, reaching Asgard requires effort and dedication. We must cultivate virtues such as courage, wisdom, and compassion, and we must overcome obstacles that stand in our way. On the other hand, Jotunheim, the realm of the giants, represents our shadow side, our fears, our insecurities, and our negative emotions. It is the realm where we confront our inner demons and learn to accept the parts of ourselves that we may not like or understand. Facing the giants is not easy. It requires vulnerability, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace our imperfections. However, by confronting our shadow side, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and unlock our full potential. Midgard, the realm of humans, represents our everyday lives, our relationships, our work, and our experiences. It is the realm where we navigate the complexities of the world, make choices, and learn from our mistakes. Living in Midgard requires adaptability, resilience, and a willingness to learn from our experiences. We must be able to cope with challenges, to overcome setbacks, and to find meaning and purpose in our lives. The journey through Yggdrasil, therefore, is not just a physical journey. It is a spiritual journey, a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. By exploring the different realms and confronting the challenges they present, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our place in the world, and our potential for greatness. Think about the modern concept of mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. The journey through Yggdrasil can be seen as a form of mindfulness, encouraging us to be present in our lives, to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting carried away by them, and to make conscious choices that are aligned with our values. As your body relaxes and your mind quiets, preparing for a night of restful slumber, let's also consider the significance of the various creatures that inhabit Yggdrasil. Each creature, from the wise eagle Vidifnir to the serpent Nidhogg, represents a different aspect of the human psyche and the natural world. Understanding the symbolism of these creatures can provide us with valuable insights into ourselves and the world around us. Vidifnir, the eagle perched atop Yggdrasil, represents wisdom, foresight, and spiritual awareness. The eagle's ability to soar high above the world and see things from a broader perspective symbolizes the potential for human beings to transcend their limitations and gain a deeper understanding of the universe. By cultivating wisdom and seeking out knowledge, we can expand our horizons and make better decisions. Nidhogg, the serpent gnawing at the roots of Yggdrasil, represents the destructive forces of chaos and negativity. The serpent's constant attacks on the world tree symbolize the challenges and obstacles that we face in life, as well as the negative thoughts and emotions that can hold us back. By confronting Nidhogg and overcoming these challenges, we can strengthen our resolve and move forward on our path. Ratatoskr, the squirrel that scurries up and down Yggdrasil, represents communication, curiosity, and the importance of staying informed. The squirrel's constant movement and chatter symbolize the flow of information and the need to stay connected to the world around us. By cultivating curiosity and seeking out new information, we can expand our knowledge and broaden our understanding of the world. The creatures of Yggdrasil, therefore, are not just characters in a story. They're symbols that represent different aspects of the human experience. By understanding these symbols, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Consider the psychological concept of archetypes, universal patterns of behavior and symbolism that are found in all cultures and across all time periods. The creatures of Yggdrasil can be seen as archetypes, representing fundamental aspects of the human psyche. By understanding these archetypes, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. And now, as you prepare for the final descent into the comforting darkness of sleep, let's leave you with one last, lingering thought. Remember the importance of cultivating a sense of wonder and awe. The myths of Yggdrasil are filled with magic and mystery, with beings and realms that defy our everyday understanding of the world. By embracing this sense of wonder and awe, we can open ourselves up to new possibilities and expand our understanding of the universe. We can appreciate the beauty and complexity of the natural world and we can find inspiration in the stories and legends of our ancestors. Consider the role of art and music in cultivating a sense of wonder and awe. Art and music have the power to transport us to other worlds, to evoke powerful emotions, and to inspire us to think and feel in new ways. By engaging with art and music, we can cultivate a sense of wonder and awe and enrich our lives. So, as you drift off to sleep, allow yourself to be transported to the realm of Yggdrasil. Let the wisdom of the gods, the strength of the heroes, and the magic of the stories fill your dreams with wonder and inspiration. Sleep well, and may the blessings of the Norse world be upon you. Good night. 71,341. And as you continue your peaceful descent into the land of Nod, let us further examine the profound impact of Yggdrasil as a symbol of interconnectedness, not just within the framework of Norse mythology, but also in relation to contemporary ecological and philosophical concepts. The world tree, with its roots drawing sustenance from various realms and its branches reaching towards the heavens, serves as a potent reminder of the intricate web of relationships that bind all living things together. This interconnectedness is a fundamental principle of ecology, which studies the interactions between organisms and their environment. Every organism, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale, plays a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The loss of even a single species can have cascading effects throughout the entire system, disrupting food chains, altering nutrient cycles, and ultimately threatening the health and stability of the environment. Yggdrasil, therefore, can be seen as a metaphorical representation of an ecosystem, with its various realms and creatures representing different components of the system. The roots of the tree, drawing sustenance from the earth, represent the primary producers, such as plants and algae, which capture energy from the sun and convert it into food. The branches of the tree, reaching towards the heavens, represent the consumers, such as animals and humans, which obtain their energy by eating other organisms. The creatures that inhabit the tree, such as the eagle, the serpent, and the squirrel, represent the various roles that organisms play in the ecosystem, such as predators, prey, and decomposers. By understanding the interconnectedness of the ecosystem, we can better appreciate the importance of protecting biodiversity and preserving the health of the environment. Consider the concept of ecosystem services, the benefits that humans derive from the natural environment, such as clean air, clean water, pollination, and climate regulation. Yggdrasil can be seen as a symbol of these ecosystem services, reminding us that our well-being is inextricably linked to the health of the environment. Moreover, the Yggdrasil mythos resonates with contemporary philosophical concepts such as holism and systems thinking. Holism is the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, meaning that the properties of a system cannot be fully understood by examining its individual components in isolation. Systems thinking is a way of understanding complex systems by focusing on the relationships between the components, rather than on the components themselves. Yggdrasil, as a symbol of interconnectedness, embodies these principles. The world tree is not simply a collection of individual realms and creatures. It is a unified whole, with each component contributing to the overall stability and health of the system. By adopting a holistic and systems thinking approach, we can gain a deeper understanding of the world and develop more effective solutions to complex problems. Consider the concept of sustainable development, the idea that we should meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Yggdrasil, with its emphasis on interconnectedness and sustainability, can inspire us to adopt a more sustainable way of living and to protect the environment for the sake of future generations. As your consciousness gently fades, surrendering to the allure of slumber, let's delve into the symbolism of the Norns, the three goddesses who dwell at the well of Urd and weave the threads of fate. The Norns, Urd, Verdandi, and Skuld, represent the past, present, and future, respectively. They are responsible for shaping the destinies of gods and humans alike, but their actions are not predetermined. They respond to the choices and actions of individuals, adjusting the tapestry of fate based on the ever-changing circumstances. This suggests that we have agency in shaping our own lives and that we are not simply puppets of fate. Consider the philosophical concept of free will versus determinism, the debate over whether our actions are predetermined or whether we have the power to choose our own path. The Norse concept of fate, as embodied by the Norns, suggests that we have a degree of free will, but that our choices are also influenced by the past and by the forces at play in the universe. We're not entirely free, but we are also not entirely determined. The Norns also represent the importance of time and memory. Urd, representing the past, reminds us that our past experiences shape who we are and influence our choices. Verdandi, representing the present, reminds us that we must live in the moment and make conscious choices that are aligned with our values. Skuld, representing the future, reminds us that our actions today will have consequences for tomorrow. By understanding the interplay between the past, present, and future, we can make more informed decisions and create a better future for ourselves and for the world. Consider the psychological concept of narrative identity, the story that we tell ourselves about who we are. The Norns can be seen as representing the different aspects of our narrative identity, reminding us that our past experiences, our present choices, and our future aspirations all contribute to our sense of self. And now, as you approach the threshold of sleep, ready to embark on a journey through the dream world, let us leave you with one final thought. Remember the power of hope and the possibility of renewal. Even in the face of darkness and despair, there is always the potential for light and hope. Just as Yggdrasil continues to thrive despite the constant attacks of Nidhogg and the challenges of the world, so too can we find strength and resilience within ourselves. We can draw inspiration from the stories of the Norse heroes and heroines who faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles with courage and determination. We can remember the importance of community and cooperation, working together to create a better world for all. Consider the concept of post-traumatic growth, the positive psychological changes that can occur as a result of struggling with difficult life circumstances. The Norse myths, with their emphasis on resilience and renewal, can inspire us to find meaning and purpose in our own struggles and to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. Sleep soundly, dream vividly, and may the wisdom of Yggdrasil illuminate your path. May the strength of its roots, the reach of its branches, and the magic of its stories fill your slumber with peace and inspiration. Good night. 81,341. As you continue your gentle descent into the embrace of slumber, let's further unravel the symbolism embedded within the myth of Yggdrasil, specifically focusing on its relevance to modern understandings of psychology and the human condition. Consider the 9 realms not just as physical locations within the Norse cosmos, but as representations of different aspects of the human psyche, mirroring the complexities and nuances of our internal landscape. Asgard, the realm of the Aesir gods, can be seen as representing the ego, the conscious part of our mind that mediates between our inner world and the external reality. It is the realm of reason, logic, and order, where we strive to maintain control and make sense of our experiences. However, the ego is not the entirety of our being. It is just one aspect of a much larger and more complex system. Vanaheim, the realm of the Vanir gods, can be seen as representing the unconscious, the vast reservoir of thoughts, feelings, memories, and instincts that lie beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. It is the realm of intuition, creativity, and emotion, where our deepest desires and fears reside. Accessing the unconscious can be challenging, but it is essential for personal growth and self-discovery. By exploring the depths of our unconscious mind, we can gain insights into our motivations, our patterns of behavior, and our potential for transformation. Jotunheim, the realm of the giants, can be seen as representing the shadow self, the unconscious aspects of our personality that we often try to suppress or deny. The shadow self includes our negative emotions, our destructive impulses, and our hidden desires. Confronting the shadow self is not easy, but it is necessary for achieving wholeness and integration. By acknowledging and accepting our shadow side, we can integrate it into our conscious self and become more fully integrated human beings. This process, while often painful and challenging, is essential for achieving psychological maturity and self-acceptance. Think of it like tending a garden. You must pull the weeds, addressing the shadow self, to allow the beautiful flowers, your potential, to flourish. Just as a gardener wouldn't ignore the weeds, we can't ignore the aspects of ourselves we deem undesirable. This realm, fraught with challenges, is nonetheless crucial for our understanding and embracing of our complete selves. Midgard, the realm of humans, represents our conscious experience of the world, our everyday lives, with all their joys, sorrows, triumphs, and failures. It is the realm of relationships, work, and creativity, where we strive to make meaning and purpose. It is the stage upon which we enact our dramas, large and small, shaping our identities through interaction and experience. This realm is the center of our perceived reality, the place where we navigate the complexities of human connection and personal growth. Much like a compass guides a ship, our values and beliefs serve as guides in navigating the often turbulent waters of Midgard. Our experiences here, shaped by our interactions with others and our internal struggles, ultimately define who we become. Helheim, the realm of the dead, represents the unconscious aspects of our being that have been repressed, forgotten, or disowned. It is the realm of unresolved trauma, unfulfilled desires, and unacknowledged emotions. It is a dark and shadowy place, but it is also a place of potential healing and transformation. By confronting the contents of Helheim, we can release ourselves from the grip of the past and move forward with greater freedom and authenticity. This could be likened to the process of confronting repressed memories in therapy, a journey into the depths of one's past to heal and integrate those experiences into the present. The journey may be difficult, but the potential for growth and freedom is immense. Niflheim, the realm of ice and mist, represents the primal chaos from which all things arise. It is the realm of potentiality, of the unformed and the unmanifest. It is a place of both danger and opportunity, where we can tap into our creative potential and bring new ideas and possibilities into being. Niflheim can be seen as akin to the blank canvas before the artist begins to paint, full of possibilities waiting to be brought to life. It is a reminder that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, there is always the potential for something new to emerge. It is from this frozen landscape that the spark of creation ignites, leading to innovation and growth. Muspelheim, the realm of fire, represents the creative energy that drives us forward. It is the realm of passion, inspiration, and transformation. It is a place of both destruction and creation, where we can burn away the old and make way for the new. Muspelheim can be likened to the passion that fuels artistic expression or the drive that leads to scientific breakthroughs. It is the energy that ignites our imagination and empowers us to overcome obstacles. This fiery realm, while capable of destruction, is also the source of immense creative power, driving us to transform ourselves and the world around us. Alfheim, the realm of the elves, represents the beauty and harmony that exists within us and in the world around us. It is the realm of creativity, inspiration, and imagination. It is a place of peace, tranquility, and joy, where we can connect with our inner selves and experience a sense of wholeness and belonging. Alfheim can be seen as analogous to moments of profound inspiration or the feeling of connection with nature that brings us peace. It is a reminder that beauty and harmony exist even in the midst of chaos, and that we can always find solace and inspiration within ourselves and in the world around us. Svartalfheim, the realm of the dark elves, represents the skills and crafts that we develop over time. It is the realm of knowledge, expertise, and mastery. It is a place where we hone our talents and refine our abilities, becoming skilled artisans and creators. Svartalfheim can be likened to the years of practice and dedication that go into mastering a musical instrument or perfecting a skill. It is a reminder that hard work and perseverance can lead to great achievement, and that we all have the potential to become masters of our craft. This realm, often associated with darkness, is actually the forge where skills are honed and mastery is achieved through dedication and perseverance. Finally, consider the role of Nidhogg, the serpent that gnaws at the roots of Yggdrasil. Psychologically, Nidhogg can be interpreted as the destructive forces within ourselves, the self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors that undermine our growth and well-being. These can manifest as negative self-talk, destructive habits, or unresolved traumas that continue to plague us. Recognizing and addressing these inner demons is crucial for personal growth and preventing them from undermining our potential. Much like a gardener must protect the roots of a tree from pests, we must actively work to protect our inner selves from these destructive forces. Therefore, as you drift deeper into sleep, contemplate how these 9 realms manifest within your own psyche. Consider the balance between the conscious and unconscious, the interplay between your ego and your shadow self, and the presence of both creative and destructive forces within you. By understanding these aspects of yourself, you can gain greater insight into your own motivations, behaviors, and potential for growth. Remember, the journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process, and the myths of Yggdrasil provide a rich framework for understanding the complexities of the human condition. And now, as we draw closer to the final whispers of tonight's tale, let us reflect a little further on the concept of interconnectedness, a principle deeply woven into the very fabric of Yggdrasil's existence. The world tree isn't simply a static structure. It's a dynamic ecosystem where every element is inextricably linked to every other. The roots draw sustenance from the realms below. The trunk provides support and stability, and the branches reach towards the heavens, connecting the different worlds. This interconnectedness mirrors the intricate web of relationships that exists within our own lives and within the broader universe. Think about the impact that your actions have on others, both directly and indirectly. A simple act of kindness can ripple outwards, creating a positive chain reaction that touches the lives of countless individuals. Conversely, a thoughtless word or deed can have unintended consequences, causing harm and suffering far beyond what was initially intended. Just as the health of Yggdrasil depends on the well-being of its roots, branches, and leaves, the health of our society depends on the well-being of each and every one of its members. Consider also the interconnectedness of all living things, the delicate balance of nature that sustains us all. Every plant, every animal, every microorganism plays a vital role in the ecosystem, contributing to the overall health and stability of the planet. When we disrupt this balance by polluting the environment, destroying habitats, or overexploiting resources, we ultimately undermine our own well-being and the well-being of future generations. The interconnectedness of Yggdrasil serves as a powerful reminder of our responsibility to care for the earth and to protect the delicate web of life that sustains us. Furthermore, the concept of interconnectedness extends beyond the physical realm to encompass the realm of ideas and beliefs. Our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are shaped by our interactions with others, by the stories we hear, and by the cultural narratives that surround us. We are all part of a collective consciousness, a shared pool of knowledge and experience that influences our individual perspectives and shapes our understanding of the world. By engaging in open and honest dialogue, by sharing our stories and perspectives, and by challenging our own assumptions, we can expand our understanding of the world and create a more inclusive and compassionate society. Just as the roots of Yggdrasil connect the different realms, our shared humanity connects us all, transcending the boundaries of culture, language, and geography. We are all part of the same human family, sharing the same hopes, dreams, and fears. By recognizing our shared humanity, we can overcome our differences and work together to create a better world for all. The interconnectedness of Yggdrasil reminds us that we are all in this together, and that our collective well-being depends on our ability to cooperate, to empathize, and to care for one another. So, as you continue your journey into slumber, allow the image of Yggdrasil to serve as a symbol of interconnectedness, a reminder that we are all part of something larger than ourselves. May you dream of a world where all beings are connected in harmony, where kindness and compassion prevail, and where the delicate balance of nature is respected and protected. Sleep peacefully, knowing that you are a vital part of this interconnected web of life, and that your actions have the power to make a positive difference in the world. Let the wisdom of Yggdrasil guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself, your relationships, and your place in the universe. And now, with a final breath, let's delve into the cyclical nature of existence, another profound theme embodied within the myth of Yggdrasil. The world tree is not static. It is constantly changing, growing, and renewing itself. Its leaves fall in autumn, only to be replaced by new growth in spring. Its branches may be broken by storms, but they eventually heal and regenerate. This cyclical nature of Yggdrasil mirrors the cycles of life, death, and rebirth that are fundamental to the human experience and to the natural world. Consider the cycle of the seasons, the constant ebb and flow of energy that shapes our planet. Spring brings new life and growth. Summer brings warmth and abundance. Autumn brings harvest and decay, and winter brings rest and renewal. Each season has its own unique beauty and its own unique challenges, and each plays a vital role in the overall cycle of life. Just as the seasons change, our lives also undergo periods of growth, decline, and renewal. We experience moments of joy and sorrow, success and failure, connection and separation. These experiences shape us, challenge us, and ultimately lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Think about the cycle of day and night, the constant alternation between light and darkness. Day is a time for activity, productivity, and connection with others. Night is a time for rest, reflection, and introspection. Both day and night are essential for our well-being, providing us with the opportunity to engage with the world and to connect with our inner selves. The cyclical nature of day and night reminds us that there is a time for everything, and that we must embrace both the light and the darkness in order to live a full and balanced life. Furthermore, consider the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, the fundamental pattern that governs all living things. Birth is a time of new beginnings, of potential and possibility. Death is a time of endings, of loss and grief. But death is not the end. It is simply a transition, a return to the source from which we came. From death springs new life, new possibilities, and new beginnings. The cycle of birth, death, and rebirth reminds us that life is a continuous process of transformation, and that even in the face of death, there is always the potential for renewal. The cyclical nature of Yggdrasil serves as a powerful reminder that life is not a linear progression, but rather a continuous cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. We must embrace the challenges and opportunities that each cycle brings, learning from our experiences and growing stronger in the process. Just as Yggdrasil continues to thrive despite the constant challenges it faces, we too can find strength and resilience within ourselves, allowing us to navigate the cycles of life with grace and courage. So, as you drift off to sleep, let the image of Yggdrasil's cyclical nature inspire you to embrace the ever-changing flow of life. May you dream of a world where endings are seen as opportunities for new beginnings, where challenges are met with resilience, and where the beauty of each season is celebrated and appreciated. Sleep soundly, knowing that you are part of this continuous cycle of life, and that your potential for growth and renewal is limitless. Let the wisdom of Yggdrasil guide you towards a deeper understanding of the cyclical nature of existence and your place within it. Good night.